And another turn in the Phantom saga. Cronje comes out to say that Phantom could be partnering with Ethereum, plus an update on the multi-chain saga, and Phantom is forming a huge reversal pattern in the charts. Smash up the comments, don't forget to like. Let's get straight into this one, guys, because the first thing we need to take a look at is Phantom here on the daily chart. We are forming a huge reversal pattern here on the daily. Of course, Phantom from a fundamental perspective has been taking a whacking along with the multi-chain saga. I've covered this off extensively. I've shared my thoughts on it. But when there's positive data, I've got to share that with you guys as well. It's only fair that I cover off negative and positive data. And you can see here, we are forming what is known as a big inverse Adam and Eve pattern. This is an Adam and Eve pattern. Again, if you're not familiar with these types of patterns, Ijaz.uk/TA, the only place where you're going to learn all these patterns in one place to download 10 years of my TA experience into your brain in just weeks. Make sure you check that out, Ijaz.uk/TA. This is a big reversal pattern. If you take the measured move from the neckline down to here, and it's still early days of this pattern, this is a move that can quickly get Phantom back up to the 40 cents mark. Could be a very powerful move on Phantom. I'm sharing this with you very early, guys. The way you want to see this play out is it will need to come up this line, right? You need to see it do something like this, where it plays along this line and eventually gets to the neckline. Then you need to see a breakout, and that will play up to the upside, okay? This is an inverse Adam and Eve pattern. So this is showing a nice sign of strength here on Phantom. And the other thing which I shared with you guys is, despite everything that has gone on, Phantom never went as low as it went in December. Just December, right? Just 8 months ago where it went here, it did not go as low. You can see here showing good strength in this territory here by Phantom, despite what is going on. Now, you guys know my views. I don't think Phantom have come out of this unscathed. I think there are some weaknesses. It wobbled my conviction a little bit. I'm not selling. I told you guys I'm not selling. I'm personally not adding at this point, but again, that's personal to my portfolio, right? And I know a lot of people try to correlate how many YouTube videos somebody makes to what percentage of their portfolio is Phantom, but Phantom is not a big part of my portfolio. It has at times grown to become a big part of my portfolio, but then I trim my profits. I follow my rules. So Phantom is a small part, and I have to reiterate this because there's so many people just go hold just Phantom. It's a small part of the layer one section of my portfolio. And if yours is not like that, if you're over skewed in that, no number of videos I make will give you conviction in project. That's not how it works. I want to play you this clip from the interview that Cronje and Michael Kong did with The Block to give an update on the multi-chain issue.
Yeah, so first things first, just in terms of nomenclature, definitely not a hack. This was not a hack. This was not a exit scam. This was not a rug pull. This was two unfortunate events. This was one, a government agency, which, Kong, we're allowed to say the police, aren't we? I just want to confirm with you.
Yeah. Well, MULTICHAIN has said publicly that it's a Congo police. Apparently, that's what they've claimed.
So with now again, a lot of this is unverified, and we've been spending a lot of our own time and resources to try and verify what and where we can. At this time, all we have been able to verify is that it is the Kunming police and it is an active investigation. Then sort of unverified stuff that has kind of either happened via the rumor mill or via our contact with their staff or, third-party interactions was that this started as some scam or Ponzi scheme or exit scam that bridged their illegal funds via multi-chain. When the police traced these funds, they saw it go to multi-chain, and not understanding how a bridge works, all they see is, there was a bunch of USD stolen on X-Chain, and it is currently sitting in multi-chain's control. So they then got the multi-chain team involved, arrested. I don't know if it's currently actually under house arrest or under real arrest. We don't have any of that verified. But they then assumed multi-chain team's involvement. So that's the first unfortunate thing that happened. But again, not a scam, not a rug pull, not a hack. The second unfortunate thing, which is grossly unfortunate, is that somehow, we're not sure how, but somehow the CEO, Zhao Jun, did have access to the funds. So he was either able to recreate the MPC key, or he had enough validators in his own personal control that he could approve a transaction.
So as you can see, they're still working on things with the police, and it can take even a year. It could be a long burner here, but if they can get those funds out expect to see a powerful move here on Phantom because they've taken an unnecessary whacking. And if it proves that those funds were not hacked, they were not rug pulled, they were just wrongly frozen by the authorities, and it's going to be brought back into the ecosystem, that could have a positive movement here on price. The other major thing we need to get an update on is this.
Attention serious traders. Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Then you need to know about Coinbase Advanced, the ultimate platform for real traders. Coinbase Advanced is designed with traders in mind. Its user-friendly interface remembers your settings, ensuring a seamless trading experience. And with one click, effortlessly navigate between spot trading and portfolio management. With Coinbase Advanced, you get access to powerful analytical tools including advanced charts from TradingView, powerful indicators, and custom watch lists. You will know that I rely on these to stay ahead of the game and make smarter trading decisions. And with a large number of trading pairs, including over 230 USDC trading pairs, traders like us in the UK finally have unparalleled access to USD market. Plus, manage risk with flexible order types including limit orders and stop limit orders. Wait, there's more. You can earn up to 4% USDC rewards on your balance. It's time to level up your trading game. Don't compromise on security. Coinbase Advanced uses state-of-the-art encryption security programs to protect your assets. Your assets are held one-to-one and never lent out without your consent. Sign up for Coinbase Advanced today using my affiliate link in the description to support this channel, ijaz.uk/Coinbase. Thank you, Coinbase, for supporting our content and community.
Take a listen to this.
Is there a possibility where Phantom could become an L2 on Ethereum?
Can anyone on this call give me a definitive definition of a layer 2? You're going to tell me it's something that scales Ethereum? Nothing. Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon's new, ZKVM, doesn't matter which one, none of them scale Ethereum. That rant aside, so are we considering one of their stacks to become our own canonical bridge? Yes, we are, and we are actively investigating that. Should we adopt, or rather, when we adopt that bridge, does that make us a layer 2? No, because a layer 2 is just a sidechain.
You're not necessarily disagreeing with the tech. I think you take issue with maybe the way in which people categorize it.
It's the narrative, it's not the tech. It's the stories people try and tell to make things sound a lot fancier than they are. That doesn't discount how good the tech is. It's good enough that we can call it what it is.
So as you could hear, shots fired there by Andre Cronje, who says that there could be a partnership, a bridge across to Ethereum, which of course would be a game changer for the Phantom ecosystem. But what's more important to know, to remind myself and some of you in the community, is you are still working with one of the smartest minds in the crypto space in terms of Andre Cronje. And whenever you're investing in crypto projects, one of the ways that I like to think about it is who are the personnel? Who's the team that's going to bat for that project, right? And there are a limited number of very smart people in this crypto space that are leading some of the biggest projects. No different to how if you're investing in stocks, what's Jeff Bezos working on, right? What was Steve Jobs working on at the time? What's Elon Musk working on? Those are the kind of people you want to look for because they have a track record of success. Similarly with Andre Cronje in the crypto space, one of the smartest minds, and he happens to be working on Phantom right now, which is a big plus for the project. That being said, we do understand what's happened. There are some weaknesses, and we've got to take it accordingly. Now, what do I make of this move? Very interesting that Phantom is moving up 1% despite Bitcoin moving flat here. Could it be on the news that I just shared with you? Yes, potentially, but also just a little bit of a catching up, right? It's just Phantom deciding that we're kind of bottomed out here. This is where the FUD maxes out along this line. The lowest it really went to in this period here was down to 22 cents. It's kind of bottoming out, and now you're seeing that people are starting to buy the dip. What you want to see from a technical perspective now is it needs to start climbing. It needs to start moving to the upside. Of course, this is going to depend on Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin needs to start moving to the upside as well. You can see here Bitcoin tried to break out from this triangle a couple of days ago. I shared with you guys my TA updates. So guys, watch out. The volume doesn't look great. Ever since I said that, 3 days of red pushing you to the downside. So hopefully you heed my advice. Hopefully you're my Telegram, ijaz.uk/TA, where we provide trade alerts and trade signals for free, guys. Definitely check that out. Link will be in the description. You wait for this. So now I want to see, will there be a bounce here? Will a volume bounce come in? Or are we just going to drop back into structure and head back for a bigger pullback? Because remember, I'm still open to 27.7. I'm still open to that 27.7 to 28K range. Would give us a retest of the weekly EMA ribbon. That all looks good for me. I have no issue with that happening. But this is still potentially could bounce from here. So I just want to wait to see, does it bounce? If not, I want to see, does it come down here and start going to its EMA ribbon? Remember, I'm looking to add closer to the EMA ribbon. And when I add Bitcoin at the EMA ribbon, I'll be looking to see which altcoins do I want to top up as well for the journey. And if you want to know which type of altcoins am I adding here that I need stacked and ready for 2024, you're going to want to watch this video here. I'm also going to leave this video here for how to get ahead of the 99% in crypto, because the reality is the majority of people are not taking this seriously. They're not treating it as a professional, and they're just going to keep failing and blaming crypto. If you take it seriously, watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.